Mercy is a kindly forbearance shown towards someone who has wronged us or is simply not a good person. A merciful human being can look past the cruelty or wrongdoing. They can forgive and still want good fortune for those who have wronged them. But what makes us take mercy on certain people and punish others? Why do some people respect when others take mercy on them and others take advantage of it? This question is evident in the water of life story. The youngest brother has just completed his task of finding the water of life for his very sick father. He asks the little voice who guided him for mercy on his two brothers, who attempted the task before him and failed. Their intentions of finding the water of life were not pure, and out of arrogance they completely ignored the little voice. As a result, they were trapped on their horses between two walls. Why does the youngest brother decide to take mercy on his cruel siblings? Why do the brothers not respect his selfless act and take advantage of his kindness? In the Golden Water story, the two sisters are jealous of the third for being married to the Sultan. They construct a way to turn him against her by bringing him a dog and a cat instead of the child the third was supposed to bear. The Sultan is furious and wants to decapitate the young Sultana, but each time decides to take mercy on her. Was it his love for his wife that was enough for him to make this decision? Is it possible that only the influence of his counsel made him take mercy on her? In the story beginnings, the first human woman was talking to Maheo about her new baby and asks if it will live forever or if it will one day die. Maheo throws something into the water and said if it floats, it will die for 4 days and then come back to life, and if it sinks, it will live forever. It floated. The human seemed unsatisfied and said if she threw something in and it floated, the baby would live forever, and if it sunk, it'd die forever. It sunk and the baby died. Why didn't Maheo take mercy on this child, or the woman who questioned him? Is it possible that the other factors affected his decision? The concept of mercy is demonstrated in history by Alexander the Great. He could have forced all of his conquered lands to conform to his culture and way of life, but instead he merged the customs together into the Hellenistic culture. When Alexander conquered Persia and slew the king there, he apparently sobbed for the fallen man and married his daughter out of respect. I believe the water of life was the most important story I heard. When the youngest brother asked the little voice, "What happened to my brothers?" that was extremely powerful to me. Although their intentions weren't pure and only wanted to find the water of life for their own selfish reasons, the youngest brother still cared about them and considered them valuable to him. He took pity on them and requested that they go unharmed. These stories have led to my life and the question on my hands. When I was a little girl, I was playing with a certain toy in school and another girl got upset because she wanted to play with it too. I remember she slapped me on the arm and I got upset and she took the toy away from me. My teacher, seeing the commotion, came over and asked what happened. Instead of getting her in trouble, I said nothing was wrong. From that day forward, that girl became my best friend, and still is today. It's hard to know why I chose not to tell on her, and yet I still find other conflicts that happen with girls my age to be punishable. As I've matured, I've separated my opinions on whom I should be merciful towards and who I want to see punished. I have a more clear perspective of people's true character, and that is a lot of what determines how I see them in terms of deserving mercifulness. When presented with the opportunity to punish or show mercy towards someone in any situation, we must weigh the person's value to us as well as the weight of their action. Is it possible that by doing this we come to the correct decision on who to show mercy to every time? Is it possible that they will take advantage of us, or will they appreciate our act of kindness?